So we have.
There we go.
We're back. Welcome back to Clan Poker Live.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. We had a quick technical hitch there. We seem to be back up and running now, though.
It is the university Wi-Fi. There are hundreds of people, or even thousands of people on this internet at one time.
It's a free Wi-Fi for the SU building.
Yep. Don't worry, we got it back.
We were down for like 5 seconds, but we're back.
Yeah, it might just lag a little bit.
Yeah, the internet turned itself off. We were like 2 bars. So.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
We're doing alright there. On to the next hand.
We're still
got 3-4 suited, 5-2 suited, and all in with sevens. For
I don't think anyone will
Dan
call me.
I don't expect a call from anyone here. You see the massive stack from Laura. Is it Laura?
Yeah, Laura's the seat 2, yeah, and then
with
David Long in seat 2.
with 5-2 suited and 3-4 suited for David Long.
Is she still thinking? She's thinking about calling,
call.
maybe?
It's
suited connected. It wouldn't be too bad.
technically is a satellite, basically top 2 pay.
Mhm.
Second is first, and first is second.
They seem to be discussing something on the table.
Yep. Maybe he's trying to bait into a call by talking.
Dan Perez does like to talk during the game.
Yes, he does. He's a third year at the society. Went to Poland last term, and he's back with us now. Last year's treasurer, and Kieran Fitzharris took over.
He's a pretty decent player.
Yep. He's learnt a lot while starting here at society.
The dealer seems just Carmel.
Carmel seems to be sorting out a dispute from the looks of it.
Something's occurring.
Jamie Staples looks like a feminine Vanessa Sells.
Oh, very Teddy KGB there with the comment there.
Yes, definitely true. He can't grow a beard. What seats, please? We can see in seat
2.
In seat 2 we have Laura.
Yeah, can't quite remember last name.
And seat 3 with David Long, both fresh at society. And in seat 7 with pocket sevens is Dan Penrice, who has shoved. And we got a call from 3-4 suited.
So suited connected. So it's 200.
We have to check if it's offline or not. So go here.
It's a 9-6 board, 6 in the turn, puts 3-4 suited dead. Dead in the water, sevens will double up.
The chat's still commenting, so. It was still commenting,
It was a lot of this when you were in.
No, not at all.
The internet connection just gone to 2 bars, so that could be one.
And Dan Penrice will double up here with his sevens.
It looks like he's playing on a pretty similar set to David Long, but Laura's still a massive chip leader.
They can only be playing maximum 10 big blinds each.
Not even that. We've got 15 big blinds in play.
But I'm sure if you played any satellite online, you know this is how satellites work. You can go down to 3-4 bigs.
And we are on the bubble of satellite now. So
Yes, we are. This is for the seats.
So the seat on the final table.
Yep, we looks to have ace-10.
Ace 10 in the small blind, I believe. Yeah. But Dan Penrose has got Queen 2 in the big blind offsuit, so.
Yep, ace-10 on the button for Laura. And we've lagged again.
No,
we're back.
Laura's seat 2, she's just folded it. David Long with ace 10 in the small blind.
Oh, in seat 3?
Yeah.
Seat 2.
No, because Laura's folded.
Oh, I see.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it, right now.
Lost the stream lagging.
Yes, we have.
Oh,
It's a bit of a lag.
Bit of lag there. Oh, God. What's
I blame the internet connection.
Have we seen
ace-10?
Might
have been a limp and a check from the looks of it.
A little bit more lag there while the clock's been dealt out.
Yeah, it's fine now.
Yep. And we see a board of
Oh, is it check to the turn already?
Jack 7-5 on the board, king on the turn, ace-10 bets.
So I assume it's gone check on the flop, dealt the turn, and a bet fold from Mr. Penrice.
Yep.
Giving the pot to David.
Surprised I didn't see a raise with ace-10. He could have been trapping because
quite possibly he seems a very good player. So
if David Long's a passive player and he might limp and Dan Penrice can take advantage by jamming his 4 bigs. He hasn't got much fold equity with an ace. It's definitely a snap call from our eyes.
Yep.
And on to the next hand.
A little bit more lag again here, sorry guys.
And it's on to
What's the chat?
on the button with ace-2, David Long. And he's called 3k. This up finds a 15-3 on the stream. Queen 6 with Dan Penrice in the small blind. Oh, Jack 8 suited, sorry.
Jacket suited for
A
down.
little bit of lag, we're very sorry about that. You like Carmel's hands, thank you. I'll go and tell her. I'm sure she will be chuffed to hear that.
And it went in again.
Yeah, let's go limp pot.
7-4-7, so nothing for
7-4.
anyone, I don't
Yeah,
believe.
ace high still takes the lead. It's like it's on check and a lead from ace deuce from the looks of it.
Dan Paris folds his backdoor spade draw with 2 overs.
Yep.
Obvious fold. And I'm assuming Laura's going to get away with a 10-3 off as well.
Yep, looks
We
like
are-
ace deuce will take this down.
We are seeing another bit of lag again. Just internet, guys, we are sorry about this.
And ace deuce will take it down. That's bad news for Dan Penrice. As David Long picks up an extra 2 big blinds, which are crucial in the satellite.
Dan Paris getting shorter and shorter stacked here from the blinds because they are pretty big because we're playing a bit of hyper table here, guys.
Yep, 15-3 at the moment. The next the final set and go will be a lot deeper. The blinds will be longer, and we'll probably see a lot more post flop action.
We're hoping to finish in fairly soon though to get the final table started up.
Yep, we could look for it at starting about 9 o'clock. Okay, on to the next hand.
So
Oh,
that
queens
Queen for Laura in seat 2, and we see
in the small
ace
blind,
to Dan Penrice. We're not
and
seeing
he
the
is
card.
shoved. Ace 9.
Ace 9, it's queens. It looks like.
So we could be losing one here.
I'm assuming Jack 6 is going to fold here in the big blind, I
So we
believe.
should see a call from queens, and Jack 6 will probably get out of the way. This is unfortunate for Dan Penrice.
That looks like the call from Laura and
Yep,
the
call.
fold from David.
Akuda 3 max. He's got ace 9 on the button. It's a super strong hand, 3 max, especially when he's got less than 10 big blinds. It's always going to be a shove. So unlucky to run into the queens. Let's see how the flop deals out. Needs to hit an ace.
This is actually the exact way that Laura knocked me out, is that she flopped a set.
Oh, it was an ace in the window. Ace 6,
A6 something. A little bit like
ace 6 10.
A6,
And Dan
10.
Penrice will double up. He's 3 out of Laura. That'll be a double up.
That's unlucky for the queens, but Dan would have got to double up there through the big set.
Yep, probably room to breathe now. From the looks of it, the pre-stats and sets of 5, he's probably got about 13k at 15-3. So he's probably got about 27k now, which is about average. Everyone seems to be pretty average. There's an 8 starting, so 80k starting stack. So Dan probably has about an average stack. Laura could actually be the short stack here. On to the next hand. 15-3. Can make ICM suicide here. Kieran, I miss you from Duncanson. Oh, heart-wrenching stuff. These are both 2 first-party players. Did we get any of the freshers to the other tables? Who are the tables?
We had
My
Kate Mayer Weatherly is a second year. Glenn is alumni.
He was chairman in 2012, 2013. Very, very good player. Probably favourite to win this. He is a sit-and-go player.
We've also got Mr. Kieran Fitzharris made through, who is our chairman for this year. Along
Yeah.
with Jacob Moore, who's another second year.
Yeah, Kieran is a cash game player predominantly. Usually crosses 10 NL at 4 big blinds per 100. And Jacob is a second year.
And then from the third table we have Mark Smurthwaite, who's alumni,
Oh,
and Jacob
got
Georgiadas.
We can see something here. Was that a fold 9s? No, wait, it was 9s folded. We've got Queen 8 here.
Quite quick, we didn't catch that. Queen 8 versus Queen 9, they're both suited,
Yeah.
I believe. Clubs versus
Let's
hearts.
look a limp and a check in the big blinds.
And a 9
Looks
for
like
Dan Penrose.
He's cashed his 9.
Yep.
I don't see him folding here much. The second pair.
So check again.
3 on the turn.
Third spade.
Yep.
I don't think that's going to
Neither
make
has a
difference.
spade.
Yeah. And check again for a
4 spades. I think we'll go check again. I don't imagine Dan bluffing here. I don't think he gets worse to call. And he triumphantly shows his 9 and correct he's not. He's right.
Yeah.
And he'll take down the pot. Best hand wins, which as we know never usually happens in poker. Open folds 9s. Collusion. Yep. That's what we all thought.
Not sure if that was that.
I think obviously Dan's been sweet talking Laura at the table. That's how you get to fold 9s.
Laura's lost all the whites now, though. I'm not
She
sure,
has. She must be a short stack.
I'm not sure. So I'm not sure who'd
On
be
to the
the
next hand.
ship leader here, because Dan's got all his in one stack. and-
Dan's got 7 deuce. We've got 3s from Laura. We could see a ship here. 7 deuce.
I think
she
Dan's
gets a
just gonna
walk with
fold
3s.
it, and then
Yeah.
she gets a walk in the big blind and pocket 3s.
Shows the 3s. like the nuts, which it is. Kieran is a gash player predominantly. Yeah. He doesn't flit a lot of gashes into people if you were there at last UKSPC. R.I.P. Glenn's face.
Oh no, let's not go there, shall we?
That's not. That's not first stream talk. That's a couple of streams down the line we could tell that story.
Many UKSP stories to tell throughout the streams.
And if you come back next week, you might hear it. So.
I'm sure we'll mention it in Kieran's interview before the final table. I'm sure he'll love that.
Yeah, if they get heads up.
As well Glenn, because Glenn has also made the final table,
Yep.
so they'll both love that conversation.
Dan's folded
It was
on the
10-7
button.
versus 10-5.
Yeah, 10-7 suited diamonds, crushing the 10-5. Probably see a limp and a check most likely.
What's Laura going to do in a small over 10-7?
She is a.
Oh,
she
she's
folds.
folding, okay.
Yep.
So it's another walk for the big blind.
Yep. David Long picks up more chips. And Dan Penroy seems to have about.
It's got quite a few whites there, but I think
He's
David
literally
might
over
just be
10K.
the chip leader.
It's very evenly stacked between Dan and Laura from the looks of it. And it's going to be a blind versus blind competition in the next hand. So, if any of you, what do you guys think of the new table we've got? If you've got any comments, please post them in the chat. Or if you've got any questions about poker, or about life, or love, or anything, we are happy to discuss it.
Simon is a specialist in all matters of
In
life.
all matters of life, I'm a specialist, so I can discuss anything. Talk me about the Iraq War, let's go. I'll go for some heavy stuff right now.
Straight into the Iraq War, are we going?
Oh, not this stream. Once again, we just got announced that pizza is here, so bye. No, I'm just
I'm assuming that's Simon Bailey's pizza that is thoroughly deserved from a.
Have you had a calzone here yet?
I've not. They look pretty nice. Though.
New on the menu here in Source.
Yeah.
You can poker live. Absolutely smashing the stream. Ace 3 suited for Dan Penrice. Queen 9 in the big blind for Laura.
Might see some action here, blind on blind.
Yep. And Ace is very strong, 3-handed, as well as heads up, even 4-handed. But Ace 3 suited is a monster here.
I didn't quite catch David Long's hand because he folded pretty quickly, so I don't know if any else a bit folded.
Dan Penrice with the decision in the small blinds. That is a beautiful, beautiful pizza.
That's for them. Well, not for them two. The three that were in here. Whoever was
I'll
in here
take.
didn't eat the first
We'll chop that up. That
Yeah,
pizza over there.
We just got some pizza delivery guy from our very kind chairman.
Yep.
Mr. Kieran Fitzharris.
We have is that a shove from Ace 3?
Looks
Or just
like
a raise from Ace 3. Queen 9 for Laura, she's got a decision whether to call, or raise, or fold. What do you do in this spot, Ross?
I've put 300.
You
Queen
have 10 big blinds.
Queen
in this
9
spot.
could seem quite attractive. You are losing to King, Queen, Jack, dominated by all them hands, but blind on blind, it's hard to tell what a Dan could be raising with here.
Could always go for the old stop and go.
Yeah, stop and go is a possibility.
If anyone doesn't know what stop and go is, it's calling a raise and then flopping a pair and just getting it in.
That is one of the slight flaws with the stream. Though. We can't see how much Dan's raised. We don't know how much of Laura's stack has been put in by Dan's raise.
Yeah, still thinking about what to do with Queen 9. Interesting spot.
Could be a lot of chat on the table. We do know Dan likes to chat while he's in play.
Yeah, definitely going to try and pick up her number later. Go for it, Dan. You player. Poker, I mean.
She'd almost reached for some chips there. She's
Did
checking
not.
her cards again.
Do not meet him in a club.
Oh, she's folded.
And she's folded.
So that's a razor take it for Dan Penrice in the small blind there.
She could just be using her time back there. Trying to run down the clock. It's only 5-minute blinds this sit and go.
Calzones at Alvin Teddy KGB, you're quite right there.
Not a fan.
Not a fan of the calzone?
No. No, he didn't shove. He seemed to have about 25k at blinds 15-3. I'm surprised he didn't shove. Might be trying to induce, maybe.
You could have just put Laura's chips in, you might have just put the chips that Laura had in. You might have asked for a count prior.
Yeah.
So that's the problem again, not having mics on the table. We are, it's first stream guys, so we are working all these little improvements.
Only see improvements from here.
Yeah.
And the banter will get hopefully better. Alright, Jack Deuce for...
And Jack 5, I believe, for David.
And Ace Jack.
And Ace Jack.
Everyone's got a piece of the jacks.
Lots of jacks. Oh, it's just going to be full to the...
It's a walk. He must be a little bit annoyed about that.
Is it
Oh no, you raised the butt with Ace Jack.
Button, yeah.
On fold. Absolutely got him locked. With
I don't think
higher
I
kicker.
would even think of getting tricky with those hands, though, to be honest.
No,
The way the stacks are at the moment.
not at all. Blind's gone up to 2k, 4k up.
I'll see how much Dan puts in the big blind. It looks like 2k, 4k.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it was a 10k starting stack, 80k on the table. So there's only 20 big blinds in play. Average stack is
No, there's still starting stand on this, so there's 70k on the table.
70k on the table, even less. So average must be about 6 bigs.
So we've got
Queen Jack suited.
Laura full shot, we only saw a 7, we're not
David
sure
Long.
what shard. And Dan Paris with 9-6 off, and it's obviously full in there.
And David Long picks up the chips. Looks like he's lost a bit, but again, losing a bit is a lot here when you've got 7 big blinds.
Laura's lost quite a lot of chips. It looks like she's almost only got blacks and greens in left behind, which are only 125. So I will probably think I'll see her all in this hand,
Yep.
maybe.
As all the viewers are probably thinking, what's with the hat, Ross?
The hat, yeah.
The flat cap. I was
Yeah.
thinking, a flat cap. What the hell is this?
It's more of it's just a nice grey golfing hat.
Oh, I do like you. You're a golfer.
I'm a bit of golfer, yes.
Do you?
Yeah. But yeah, I had a bit of bed head on my way here, so I thought I'd best chuck a cap on if I was going on stream, so
Right.
people didn't laugh at my hat.
Oh, folds ace. Was that ace-6? Insta mock on the button. I guess if David Long's the big stack, he's hoping they get involved. He's want to
Yeah, he's just playing. I believe, yeah, it looks like she's all in.
all in a call. Deuce 3 versus Jack 5, I think it was.
Can't-
Snap calls in the Deuce 3.
We might see a
Might see a bust up.
jack. So if I'm assuming if Dan had a jack,
Oh,
deuce, so she got outs. If
Yep.
she had deuce 3 or a deuce on the river, that's a 7. So I believe we have lost Laura, and
Yep.
that is the end of the satellite.
Yep, moving on, we have was it David Long?
David Long, yes.
And Dan Penrice made it through. Congratulations to them too.
So our final table now, guys, is Dan Panrice and David Long from this table. And then from the other tables, you have Glenn Easton, Kate Mayholm Everly, Kieran Fitzharris, Jacob Moore, Mark Smurthwaite, and Jacob Georgiadis.
Jake Georgiadis came second if you were watching yesterday and lost Tom Quinn heads up.
Yeah,
Deuces versus Kings.
Was a practice stream.
So obviously, well, not really final table yesterday, but final table today, he's obviously got the techers.
Yeah, Sam Bell was saying before, he's improved quite a lot over the summer, which I do agree with. He has improved quite a lot because he's only his second year.
Yep, he has been going to the casino quite a lot, and he's cashed quite a few times with the sounds of it.
So I'm not sure how long the break is going to be before starting the final table. But
Yep, we're going to go and take a small break here,
yeah, I think I'm going to have some of this lovely pizza that's been delivered to us.
courtesy of Sauce. Thank you so much. I know, beautiful,
Lovely pizza there.
delicious.
Yeah, very nice.
James, can you go and grab a signed bag?
Yeah.
Quinny won, yes, he did.
Can I commentate after the qualifying table?
Yeah.
Semi-sonic Bob, I'm assuming that's Bob Coulson.
Yes, Quinny did win yesterday. I was commentating the entire game. Fortunately, we didn't save the video. We were playing a 6-max sit and go yesterday for a 5 for a test stream, and yeah, I think he knocked out 4 out of the 5 players.
He got quite lucky, did
Got
Quinny.
kings into deuces,
Kings did it.
kings into 7 deuce.
Yeah, that was Glenn Easton with a 7 deuce there.
Yep,
Um,
the action was fantastic when raise from Martin Gate, a call from
from
Glenn
Glenn.
Easton with 7 deuce suited, a 3-bet from Tom Quinn. A little bit about Tom Quinn, he's a very tight passive player. To put it correctly, no offence to his game, he's learning. But he 3-bet, and Glenn said I think his hands are either aces, kings, or ace king. So he thought, oh, I could probably get him to fold in this queen high board if he's got ace king.
So Martin folded and Glenn called with 20% of pot left of his stack left.
Yep, called for 80% of his stack.
And then it was a queen high board. with
Queen
a
7-3 rainbow.
Yeah.
No hearts no backdoor hearts for Glenn.
Quinny checked to set the trap, and then Glenn shoves and Quinny into calls, and that's all over for Glenn Easton.
Yep, boss those, but he took it down yesterday, and now we're going to see who takes it down today. Who do you think your favourite is today?
I don't.
Out of the lineup.
Kieran Fitzharris is predominantly a cash game player, like I said, but he does know how to play deep tournaments, so it just depends how deep the stacks are in the blinds. So I know it's a bit deeper than the Hyper Turbo we just had, but
Who do you think the final 3 will be?
final 3,
In this £5
I
charity.
don't think. I
All
think
going to charity
David
proceeds.
Long, I think, is probably up there. He's played very well. Having been on the table with me, he has played really well. Played his sets well. He's popped set 3 times with 8s.
What's his playing style like? Give us a explain it.
He's tight, but he's not very aggressive. He didn't do many raises, and he tends to bet into people quite a lot.
Oh, so he's quite maybe like a level 1 player. He leads in when he's got the nuts and folds when he hasn't got it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, we're going to go on break now
Stanley Bailey's just gonna pause the stream.
because we are
Pause the
technology retards.
Technophobic.
Yeah, technophobic.
Right, so we got. It's going to be about 15 minutes or so.
Yeah, well, we eat our pizza and I'm not going to say 5 pages, but I'll say it anyway.
I'll put it back on the starting screen, guys. It's going to say stream starting soon, but we're just going to be on break, and I'm going to put some music on for you guys.
Yeah.
Have you done the final table lineup?
Yeah, we have.
Very quick.
Done the low final table lineup.
Fantastic. So
And we're back about 9:10.
So enjoy your breaks and have a good one.
You're not going to go offline, are you?
No.
No, I put this green flash again.
Oh well.
Was that good? You found a good duel there.
Yeah, nailed it. We still hear us?
Everyone kept saying,
No, I've turned it off.
does nobody want this before?
Yes, we need to eat it now. What's on it?
People say that.
No, there's loads of different people.
Hello.
Is there quite a lot left over?
Not bad, yourself?
Is that mushroom or chicken?
Mushroom.
Oh, I don't like.
Yeah, we are, yeah.
We want to start the final table now.
Whatever's good for you, mate. Whatever's good for you. I'll have it tomorrow. I'll have it tomorrow.
Simon, is it okay?
Yeah, yeah.
Is it okay for me?
What's the early kickoff?
Come on, get higher than that, man.
One more time.
Come on, 3, 2, 1. Perfect, perfect. Guns out, you lot.
Which one?
I'm a
Both.
princess with guns, though.
Huh? Yes,
said I'm a
that's
princess
perfect.
with
Yeah.
I'm a princess. You don't.
Yeah, you can go out and be a princess. Come on.
No.
Is that good? Is
Yeah,
that
that's
good?
perfect. That's perfect.
it sends me to the peak. Without no regret, you got no love. Without no love, you got no regret. Without no regret, you got no love. A melody where I belong in this life. And the melody of my escape, vibration on my soul, it sends me to the peak.